last summer break, I went to a local beach with my dog. I noticed a warning sign regarding E. coli. I stopped and thought what the sign was really about and how dangerous that water really was. Since then, I've noticed many similar signs posted up here around beaches in Oregon. Why are these signs so common? Well, it turns out Oregon has more impaired waterways than any other state in the nation, revealing an uncomfortable truth about our beaches. Today, I'm going to be talking about what impaired waterways are, why they occur, and why you should care about them, because clean water is an essential need to every resident of Oregon. Environmental scientists use the term impaired waterways to describe a body of water that is not safe for recreational use. This can mean that the water is too warm to support marine life, contains too many harmful bacteria, or chemicals. You might be thinking this is one beach or a few, but the issue is much larger than that. The Environmental Integrity Project recently released a report stating that 120,000 miles of waterways in Oregon were considered impaired. This is more than any other in the nation. The big question is, how did this happen? Well, it did not occur overnight. This is a combination of human activity and natural forces and years at play. You'll notice in many rural parts of Oregon, streets, roadways, farms built close to bodies of water. The Western Region Climate Council Center reported that coastal Oregon receives up to 200 inches of rainwater each year. That rainwater causes runoff directly into those waterways. Pesticides, chemicals flow directly into the streams, causing murky waters, warm waters, and a buildup of nutrients, and changing the acidity levels in those waters. This directly affects those local towns, resulting in them having to install water treatment plants, which already puts those towns' economic health in strain. Impaired water just isn't safe. While you might be having plans of cooling off in the river, taking a splash in the ocean or the lake, swimming in polluted water can lead to serious illnesses from bacteria such as E. coli. The Oregon Water and Science Center recently released a report stating that wastewater treatment plants release up to 100 toxic substances into the Columbia River each year, which is home to up to 5 million people. Pets are not safe either. Dogs who submerge in polluted water can become seriously sick, which can sometimes be fatal. Our wildlife continues to struggle. The Northwest Power and Conservation Council reports that toxic substances do not remain in smaller organisms. They travel up the food chain. This means as we consume smaller organisms, we directly inherit those pollutants into us, humans. Common fish that play essential roles into local ecosystems such as trout and salmon are struggling to survive as the temperatures continue to rise. Acidity levels are becoming unnatural. Smaller organisms, which form the foundations of ecosystems and play key roles as keystone species, are declining. This is negatively affecting the entire ecosystem. This reaches deep into human activity and the well-being of millions throughout Oregon. The relieving news is our waterways are not unfixable. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality continues to monitor the waterways across the state, implementing programs to reduce pollution. As I close today, let's take a moment to discuss and look back about what we discussed. We saw what impaired waterways are, how they occur, and why we should care about them. We also discussed how human activity and natural forces have been playing a significant role in the increase of impaired waterways across Oregon. The important message is that our waterways can still be restored. By understanding the problem, by choosing to act, we can help keep Oregon's waterways clean, safe, and alive for years to come. Thank you.